Good evening, everyone. How are you? We are here. You are
How
here.
the hottest?
Who all is here? Karen is here, and Bethany is here, and Margaret, and Catherine, and Sherry, and Lynn. I say Marion, Sue, Catherine, Sherry, Margaret, Lynn, Catherine, Brenda, Karen, Marion, Sue. Oh, goodness. Hello,
Everybody
friends.
saying
Brenda.
hellos to everybody.
They are. Hello, hello,
Now,
hello.
I forgot to go back and check. We were only supposed to read the sick children section, right?
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then I'm good.
Sick children. I didn't understand the title of sick children there. I didn't really think anybody was sick. Well, I guess,
Yeah, the sister.
yeah, I guess.
Sister with her leukemia.
I guess. And he
And
had a broken
he
foot. And he had a
he
broken foot, though,
technically I guess was sick.
I guess. It was kind of weird, though. Anyhow, I like that. Lynn, big sevens, big sevens. I think it's
What?
supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a U.
Oh, I think it's supposed to say big hugs. I was like, what? Big sevens. Did we win? Did we win something?
No, we didn't win
We got
nothing.
slots.
No, we didn't win nothing. Yeah, I told you it was a weird place to stop, but yeah, weird place to stop. But it was like the end of that
Well, I mean,
section.
not really. I mean, because the next section,
Yeah.
like,
Well,
this is
next
kind of
section,
similar to the other book
but the
in
next
that
section,
it's
we
got
can't
your.
stop. We can't stop at the end of a section this time. Because the end of a section this
Okay,
time is either super short or super, super long. There's no in between. So
but now here's my question: when
yeah,
you go into the next section, is there a chapter number, or does it start back over at one?
they all start back over at one. Like, yeah. Like
Okay, so
this
then we
next
have to
section is
go
called,
to this section, this chapter.
yeah. This one's called Influences, and it starts back over with like chapter 1 or section 1 for influences. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. And on and on and on and on. So I just picked a good place to stop, like halfway through it or something. Actually, I went a little bit further. I went into this third section called Unfair Games. I don't know. Did we find it confusing at
Ooh.
first? Lynn, I didn't find it confusing. What I do find confusing,
No.
well, and this might be what is a little confusing, is they jump around all the time. They're constantly jumping from present to past to this to that without any indication that you're going to jump to a different time. It just does it.
I mean,
You
I
know?
I guess, but at the same time, you get enough indicators when you start it that you know, oh, okay, we've jumped to this time. I mean,
Yeah. But that would be the thing that I
it
would
didn't
say could
confuse
be
me really.
confusing. That's the part that could be confusing. The way that they just jump into a different time period. It's like, oh, well, now we're in a different time period. Now we're back at whatever. And so it's a lot of that back and forth stuff. So that's what I think Lynn's probably talking about. That's what could make it confusing. My guess is it's probably going to
Yeah.
keep doing that throughout the book. I don't know for sure, but blueberry pancakes, Deborah, yum,
Oh,
yum.
yum.
Uh-huh.
Do
I
you
just
use
grossed
real blueberries?
I just grossed Brandy out. I talked about having cottage cheese and mandarin oranges, and she was like, "Ugh." I'm like, "Oh, I love cottage cheese. Cottage cheese with anything, I love it." Anyhow, so yeah, I think that's the confusing part right there.
I'd have to mask the taste. There's no eating cottage cheese unless I can greatly mask the taste.
Okay,
Because it's
it
a
just
nastified taste.
it doesn't taste nasty. It's just like milky. Just
Oh, it tastes nasty. Mm-mm.
okay.
It tastes like you eating. No, I can't even say it. I can't even say it because it's
Mm,
gonna make me think of it. Mm.
okay. Well, all right.
Ooh.
Dale puts sugar on his, Sue. I don't put sugar on mine. I like it. I'll mix it with
Yep, Karen,
potatoes. I'll mix it with corn. I'll mix it with fruit. I'll mix it with all kinds of stuff. So
the only way that I can eat cottage cheese is I had found this recipe where you take the cottage cheese and you put it with Jello and whipped cream, like
yeah,
and it makes it like it's a cottage pudding Jello
there's lots of those
thing,
kinds of
and
salads with cottage cheese in them. Yeah.
that I can handle. I can handle with the Jello and the whipped cream. That's it. And I've tried it. I thought I'll be healthy. I'll put it with some peaches. Nope. I could taste it too much.
Okay. All right. All right.
And I got a green tongue because Danny made some green Jello.
Okay then. So, what do we think about this book? It's very interesting so far. I mean, so they meet,
I like it.
Hospital, right? He's not talking.
I like it so far. Yep.
I was really surprised that she had the affair with the married dude, the techie guy.
Here's the thing. It's kind of like, there's some
Hello, Michelle.
professors that you know about before you got into their class, and that's kind of like what happened to her. She already knew about this guy and his games and stuff, what he's created. So she already had him like on this pedestal. And so then when all of a sudden this guy is paying you, who you already think is like top notch, and he starts paying you compliments and attention, well, heck yeah. It's like when the good looking professor goes, "Hey, how you doing?" And you're like, "Hi,"
But have you ever in your wildest dreams imagined yourself sleeping with a professor and having an affair with a professor and living with a professor? Brandy.
Not a professor, but a teacher.
Brandy.
Hey, look, he was hot.
Brandy.
He was hot.
Oh
Every girl in our senior class thought so.
But would you have done that? I mean, come on. No, I wouldn't.
I don't know. I dated older men. You got to remember, I dated a 21-year-old when I was 15. So, I mean.
Just no.
If they were good looking enough, and I already had a crush on them, and they seemed to crush on me back. And now, where I would have been different is when I found out about the wife, I would have been like, no, nope.
Well,
see, that's where the relationship would have ended.
You say that now, but if you would have been there and in that relationship, and he's like, well, we're separated. They're not even in the same country. We're separated. Okay, a lot of people buy that. They buy into that. And especially because she was the college student. She was the underling or whatever. He's the man of power. He took advantage. He roped her in, and that was wrong. Wrong. So
yeah, I look, I agree, but I'm just saying, as a young person, you're controlled more by your id than you are anything else, and so it's like, oh, I like, and he likes, and we go like, you kind of got an opportunity. She got an opportunity to play house a little bit, and I've actually still know people who they taught the person, and they're still married to this day. So same with Lynn. Yeah, it's one of those things that it does happen. Like I said, if I was younger, unattached, and the professor was hot, and I was already crushing on him, possible.
I never encountered that. Never would have done that.
You must not have had a good looking professor or teacher.
I don't know.
See, trust me, you would know because when, like I said, and the sad thing is that when I had it was our 15-year high school reunion, and his name was Coach Ivy, and Coach Ivy showed up at our reunion, and he aged very well, which is sad, but he did. He aged well, and I'm like, well, I'm like, what you doing here? And of course, all the girls are like, oh my God, Coach Ivy, because that's how. I mean, he was like 24 or 25 when he started teaching our class because we were his very first teaching class, and he was the track coach. He was good looking. It was like, and when he ran his class, it was government and economics. The only thing I remember, and all that any of us remember, is either looking at him or we watched a lot of Saturday Night Live political sketches. That's what I remember from his class.
Okay, then. Yeah, well, he definitely took advantage of her. So.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And messed her up. So she learned a tough lesson there, didn't she? Tough lesson.
She did.
Yes, Marion, that would be me. Marion, that would be me as well. Well, not when I went to community college. Community college was different. I was younger then. But when I went to MSU, I was so much older. I mean, I was in my 30s. I don't know. It just.
Sherry, I did not look at the man's feet. We have discussed. I don't do the feet.
He was the track.
I don't look at the feet. I don't want to know the feet.
How could you not see his feet?
Because they were always in tennis shoes. That's what a proper track coach is wearing. Tennis shoes with the socks.
So
yes, he didn't go barefoot.
So what do you think about her not telling him right off the bat that she was doing community service to get hours and whatnot? Do you think he had a right to be pissed at her? I mean,
I think he had a right to be pissed at her, here's her mistake. Her mistake is by the time it even dawned on her that maybe she should say something, she had already felt closer to him and was scared that if she told him, she would lose his friendship. And she would have been right. But I think it would have gone smoother if she would have told him towards the beginning.
She might not have lost his friendship if she had told him right off the bat. Listen, let me tell you, this is how this started. You needed somebody to talk to and you liked me. And so then they suggested I keep coming and seeing you. And then my grandma or whoever said I could get community service hours for it. So that's what I did. Sorry, didn't mean to do it that way. Don't you think that, if he would have heard that story, it would have been like, well, that really sucks. He would have been mad. But she was honest with him. It was the fact that she had kept it from him for so long that really.
Well, yeah, because then you start to question, were you my friend or were you just here because you were getting community service? Yeah. It was just a job to you.
Yes. And the fact that she never did tell him, really, it was just like, yeah.
I know. Her sister told him.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That would have.
Yeah. No one.
That's why they tell you should go ahead and say something before somebody else does.
Yep. But isn't it funny how then years later the tables turn and now she's mad at him? So it starts out him being mad at her for something when they were younger, and then later she's pissed at him and she won't talk to him. Wants nothing to do with him.
Well, I don't think it's that she's pissed at him. I think she's pissed at her situation. Yeah, now she's starting to come around.
But yeah, she did get mad. But she was mad at him because he was mad at her.
Well, yeah. How dare you be mad at me for so long?
Yeah. Now you're going to be nice to me? You were pissed at me for so long, blah, 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 and you didn't do this, and you didn't do that, and you didn't come to my bar mitzvah, and blah, 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 whatever. Right?
Oh, me, the four-letter C word.
Oh, yeah, right? Yeah, so she was mad at him, too. It's interesting that now they're actually going to come together and kind of be friends now and let all those bygones be bygones. And now they're going to work on this video game project, right? So
Yeah, although I thought, I kind of thought that her game was going to be a little different based on the fact that because she named it Solutions. And see, I was under the impression at first, I was like, okay, well, he kept giving her those maps or not maps, but mazes, and calling them solutions. And so I thought that that's what her game was going to be about, was a whole bunch of like mazes.
No.
And what?
I mean, that was really,
now
that was
I
really,
did like,
that was really creative of her to come up with that, as twisted as it was, but it was.
I agree. Yeah. And I liked how this author, the way that they introduced this game, and at first, like, they really piqued your interest about it without telling you what the game was about for a bit, about how it, like, because you're like, I was imagining all different kinds of things. What could be on this that's so disgusting? What could be on this that so, makes her like that? Someone is like, oh my God, you're just disturbing. You're da, da, da. I'm like, what is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
They got my little, mind going, what could it be? What could she have put in there? Did she put in nudity? Is there streakers? What is it? What's happening?
It's streakers. Yeah.
So I thought it was very creative.
Yep.
And, it kind of says something a little bit politically. I mean, obviously it's very political because, it's one of those, if you're just this person that is following these rules and going about just trying to do this, just for the money or the points or the whatever, without really paying attention to why you're doing or who you're doing it for, you could be contributing to something really vile.
Yep. You could be part of
the problem. And so I really like that. Yeah, you were part of the problem.
Yeah.
And not the solution. And so, but I also like his idea of how to take what she wrote in that game a bit further by going, okay, well, if someone does start playing and, go in the opposite direction, there should also be another arc that they can continue the game, but now going and trying to
really be part of a solution.
Right. I don't know. I found that quite interesting.
Yeah. Yep. So it makes me wonder now, what is the game going to be that they create together?
I don't know, because, she has all this in her head based off of her hot professor, that in order to be successful, games need to be like certain things and not certain things. Now, and he doesn't have that experience, that she does. So it's going to be quite interesting. Is she going to teach him those?
Well, he's got
quote unquote secrets. Is it going to make her think?
He's got his own creativities, his own things that he's really good at too. So it's going to be a mesh of things coming together, of course. But I mean, it might be her little twisty mind. I wouldn't be surprised if the mazes come in, because the mazes have been talked about so much already. Hello, Francesca. The mazes have been.
Hello, Francesca. They've got to do something with it. They've got to do something with it.
Yeah, it's been such an integral part of the story so far that he made the mazes. He made them for her. He kept giving them to her. And then she got the one as the gift, and she kept it. And it's actually there in her apartment and whatnot, So I think the mazes are a super important piece of this, and that their game is probably going to have something to do with that, with this some sort of interesting twist type of thing. That's my guess.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, because that's what pretty much made him decide to keep pursuing her, to try to talk to her, when he saw that she she kept it,
Yeah.
even though it was a gift that he did not deliver himself.
Right. Yeah.
But it was, and she's carried it around from her from place to place to place. So
It was
he knows that
Yeah.
he's important to her in some way.
Yeah.
But now he's just got to convince her that that she's important to him too.
Yeah. Yep. So it'll be interesting. I wonder if we're going to do a lot more bouncing back into the past and things like that. I mean, is there more in the past?
See, I'm thinking once we get, I think unless the game theory or what's going on with them has to do with something in the past, I don't know. I know that we needed that first little bit so that we understood why is he calling to her on this subway platform. You know, where did they meet? How's their background? You know, they're from two separate places. So, you know, how do they know each other? So we had to know that. And so we needed their history, but I don't know that there's going to be more history that we need to know.
We'll find out, won't we? I guess.
Yeah, we'll find
out. So my question is, are they going to get really close? Are they going to get really close? Really close?
I know. Are they going to go relationship status, or are they going to go back to best friend zone?
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Hold on. Lynn, have you already read all of it? Lynn, how far in this book have you gotten? I'm waiting for Lynn to chime in.
Right.
Lynn?
Well, she's not going to tell us.
She's
not going to tell us.
No, but she can at least tell us if she's going to tell us if she's read the whole thing.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
She usually does that.
But she won't tell us if we're on target or not on target. If we're on base or way off base. She's not going to tell us that. But
no, because she loves listening to us be like, oh.
I know it. Ha, ha, ha. No, you're wrong. You guys are so wrong. I think they're gonna test the waters. At least test the waters. Yeah.
Mindy and her sexy time.
Right? I'm telling you. Lynn, what's no mean? No what? No, you haven't read the whole book?
You have not read the whole thing yet? How far ahead are you? Or are you with us?
I
just want to know. Are you still in the same area we are?
Sue's gotten pretty far, apparently. Well,
but she hasn't finished it yet.
No.
Okay.
I know Sue's always on a 28-day deadline. That whole library thing. 28-day deadline. She's got to have it done in 3 weeks. She got to be done. Oh, your mom was sick, so you're okay. Well, all right. And you did read the beginning twice, right? You read the beginning part twice. So. Oh, Francesca, the cottage cheese. Yes, ma'am. That sounds good to me.
Oh, God, cottage cheese. It might taste good with raspberry. Anything to mask the taste.
We talked about this a lot in my Saturday Night Live, the cottage cheese. Most people are cottage cheese people, and a lot of us like it with fruit. A lot of cottage cheese and fruit people. That's what, yep.
As long as that taste can be covered up.
Days? Oh, 21 days. Oh, that's right. I guess that's 3 weeks, isn't it? 28 would be.
So Sue doesn't get a chance to follow along with us because she got to get hers read.
3 times? You read the beginning part 3 times, Lynn?
Oh, good Lord. I hope your mom's feeling better too, Lynn. So sorry. It's not the end of the month. I'm still working on specials.
I know. I got one here I'm trying to finish. And that's.
I am too. I'm doing it's a dragon tote bag.
I'm working on.
I'm trying to do
a. I'm doing
what?
A box. This is the cover, the lid of the box.
Oh.
So this is the top of the box. And then there's a bottom to the box that's shaped like a heart. This is just the lid to it. Look, it's tulips. It's tulips.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm doing.
There you go. Nice.
Isn't it cute?
So I mean, we still have tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm gonna get any done tomorrow. If I worked on something else, it would have to be very, very, very small. Very small. Right,
I would
Brenda?
have finished this last night, but I had to go drive to Walmart and sit in the Walmart parking lot to upload my assignment to my professor.
Ah. Gotcha.
So that was, because I was able to type it on Word here, but because I couldn't get my internet access, I had to go drive and go, okay. And you have to submit it on time,
So this is what I have mapped out. All right. So the whole entire next section, which is called influences, we're going to do all of that section. And then that takes
all
us
of influences,
takes us to the next section, which is called unfair games. And like chapter 1 of unfair games is a half a page. So I kept going. I went into chapter 2 of that. All right. And that seemed like a good place to stop. It was like 70 some pages.
Okay. So hold on. Does that mean we read chapter 2 of unfair games or only chapter 1 of unfair games?
No, read chapter 2. Yeah, because chapter 1 is only a half a page.
Okay.
So go ahead and read the chapter 2 as well.
Okay.
It got to be a little bit much if I added the third part. I mean, we could do that's 70 some pages. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right.
It works for me. It was a very fast read, so I was all good to go.
Yep. Post your special today. You got until
Thank
tomorrow.
you, Sherry.
So I was recording my whip and chat today, and I was like, I'm supposed to announce it. No, I'm not announcing a winner. No, because for the last week, you're going to get all the way to the end. So,
yep. I got to announce my winner.
Yeah.
So I got to do a quick little.
Yes.
I got to do a quick little video.
Yep. I said that in my whip and chat.
And
I said that in my whip and chat, and I'm like, so Brandy's going to announce this last winner, not the grand prize winner, but week 4's winner. I said, so it's not going to be in my whip and chat like they have been. And so Brandy's going to, I hope Brandy can maybe just do a little video for that one.
Yeah, so. It's going to be a quick little video. Hey, Caden.
All righty. Well,
what happened to my thing? Oh, I touched something. Oh, look at Mr. Caden.
We told you to stop touching things.
It says no touchy, no touchy, no touchy.
Don't touch some things. No. Don't touch them. All right. Well, I guess that's it for now. Got anything to add?
No, I'm very grateful that I like this book because I was scared.
You were scared.
I was like, please, I need a book that I'm not going to hate. I need one that I'm like, that I can care about the characters and I can get into. So.
All right then.
That's what I was doing.
I wouldn't say I'm in love with this book. I certainly wouldn't.
No, but I care what's happening. I like what's happening. It's interesting to me. I'm curious on, factors going forward. So I'm slightly invested in it. So it's,
So in other words, she didn't care about Daisy. She didn't care if Daisy died of an overdose.
I really didn't.
Oh God.
For all I know, they could have gone the way of the Big Bopper, and it would have. I would have been like, oh, okay, well,
Oh, Brandy.
that's how they go. How
All
they
right.
go. You
Well,
have that rock and roll lifestyle.
that's that. I guess that's that. Got nothing else for
Now, I'm
now.
not going to be filming until. I won't be filming until later tonight because there's just a little too much noise going on in the
What are you
housing
gonna
house right
what are
now.
you gonna film for today?
The winter video.
They have until tomorrow still.
They do.
Yeah.
Oh, they do. What am I thinking?
I
So I can't have a video up Wednesday because they still have till tomorrow. So
Right.
I'll put up a video.
Thursday.
Yeah, I'll put up a video Thursday.
Yes. Yes. Because
So-
there was no sense in doing just like there was no sense in doing a 3-day thing for the last 3 days, right? So it's just all
Well,
week
yeah.
at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Week 4 is
So
just a
I
week.
will, because you're gonna. What time are you closing it out? Tomorrow.
Well, I don't typically because I'm not awake at midnight.
See, if I was a moderator on your thing, I could close it out.
You could, I know. Yeah, I am not awake at midnight to turn off the comments. So they normally get turned off the next morning. So
Well, you know what? The video may have to go up on Saturday morning.
and then we have to do the grand prize.
Yeah, are we doing it on your live?
I don't know. What do
Or
you want to do?
you going on your?
Look at us talking about our event during the book thing here. What? You know? I don't know. What do you want to do? What do you? I said that in my whipping chat today too. I was like, I'm not certain what we're doing for the grand prize. I said I'll let you know. Don't worry, you all know how you're gonna.
Any way you want it. Any way you want it. I'm good. I was trying not to get you copyrighted, so I'm not singing the actual song.
I sing all the time in my videos. What are you talking about? I don't know why people worry about that just because you sing a song. You can sing. You're never going to get in trouble for
Well,
singing.
I really can't sing. You've already heard that. I really can't sing.
Lynn, at 3:00 in the morning, I'm not doing anything besides peeing and going back to sleep. I don't want to engage in things because then it might keep me awake. You know, it's kind of like sleep peeing. You know what I mean? I'm still half asleep when I do that. So it's easy to go back to sleep.
Because here's what I'll do. Thursday, when I get home from school, I will go in because by that point, everybody should have posted what they were going to post.
Correct.
And it'll be closed at that point because you'll close it Thursday morning.
Correct.
So I'll go in Thursday. I
Do
will. I'll get my stuff. I do have another video I've got to make that has to go up Friday.
Big
and
surprise what that
so-
might be, huh?
Don't know. And so if it will upload at the same time, then I'll put out then I can do 2. But sometimes internet don't work that way.
I was gonna say this one will be really short, right? Short.
Yeah. Yeah, because all I'm really gonna do is show what little stuff that I haven't showed that I finished.
Oh, you're gonna do that.
And I'm just a quick. I did this, and by the way, here's the winner. And like it might, I'd be surprised if it's 10 minutes.
Okay.
I
Well,
do have a video that I am editing tonight and letting upload throughout the night, and it's kind of a long one. It's going to be called Specials Spectacular Haul. I show all the stuff that I bought from.
Your
I think there's
haul.
like 4 different shops.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So you're doing
I
that.
finally was able to do it. And so I have that one. I just got to edit it and get it up.
Okay.
So it'll be up hopefully tomorrow.
Well, think about Saturday. If you want to pop in and do the winner on Saturday, we could do that. Or
I'm good with that.
okay.
It's up to you because it's your live, sweetie Petey.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, yeah, I'd be up for that. I don't care.
I'd be up for that.
Okay. All right, then. We'll plan that then.
Nice.
All righty. Okay.
It's been so much fun. I hate that it flew by.
Thanks for helping us plan our giveaway and everything, you guys. In the book.
Yeah, thank y'all.
In the book.
Although I'm already planning on what all stuff I want to complete for August. So I mean, like seriously, I'm sitting there going, I'm even kind of going, do I have to wait till August to do this?
Nope. Nope. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you want, whenever you want.
I just need to go buy some more stuff before August.
But you know what? I am ready to do a full drill regular canvas now. I'm ready.
Well, since I don't have any event this next month, you know what I'm finally going to finish?
What?
I'm finally going to finish Chromatic Duet.
Oh.
From Craftably.
Okay.
It is getting finished. And oh God, I can't wait. It's already gorgeous and I'm almost done with it. But
did you have that at the retreat last year?
Yeah.
I thought so.
That poor little baby just couldn't. It's sitting there going, are you ever going to finish me?
I got paintings sitting around saying the same thing, hollering at me, calling my name.
They're like, hey, did you forget us over here?
Yep, I'm trying to. No. Oh, boy. All right. Okay. So, we'll let you guys go. Thanks for helping us plan out the giveaways.
Yeah, thank y'all.
All right. We'll see you next week and see what's happening with these two crazy characters. See you then, everybody.
That's right.